peeps, I hope that you're keeping well and that everything is good. It's Bianca and I'm back again with another vocal analysis. So I'm going to dive into somebody who I have yet to explore in regards to their voice, and it is the absolutely tantalizing, marvelous TAMELA MANN. Now, she recently did her NPR Tiny Desk and I am going to be taking a deep dive into Change Me. So if you like what you hear as well as what you see, if you are yet to do so, please feel free to join the Vocal Nova community and subscribe, and definitely feel free to let me know how you find this performance. So you ready to get into the video? Okay, let's go.
And we can change for the better. Change me, oh God. Make me more like you. Change me, oh God. Wash me through and through.
So first things first, this song is just so honest and earnest. Right. Initially, before she starts to sing, she had a little right? And whilst that is absolutely human, I think this is midway through her set. So depending on how many times she's already had a little cough, that could potentially become an irritation further down the line. So just being mindful of that, singers, vocalists, if you feel like you have to cough regularly in the midst of a performance, just be mindful that then it may come back to haunt you in some way, shape or form. So it's just important to do your best, rather than coughing, to swallow instead. Now, where she went into the change me, oh God, make me more. Yeah, she really brought that forward into the nasal cavity, and it wasn't more. She decided to bring it forward and make it more prominent in that nasal area. And I like the way she did that. It was very earnest sounding, like, please, more. Yeah, as opposing to having a powerhouse sound behind it. It was more like a sound of desperation. What I also enjoy is when she did that second, change me, oh God. Yeah, there were multiple layers as to how she wanted to draw that about. It more so gave like a nice, it gave me a picture of like a stream, a nice river that has multiple currents going through it. It was lovely. We had a little bit of a softer onset, which got smoother as it went along. And then it started to get a little bit more abrasion in there. It got a little bit more aspirate. Then she went into the wash me through and through. Right? And it just had this nice abrupt stop to it. Through and through. It didn't fade away. That was also nice as well. Yeah.
Create in me a clean heart, so that I may worship. Lord, we came to worship you. Help me.
Yes. So now in this section, I feel like we're starting to experience more of TAMELA MANN's noted sound, so to speak. We're getting more depth, more dexterity in the voice. The sound is thicker, you know, and we're getting that powerhouse dominant create. And you could see the way that she was making sure that there was a nice rhythmic pattern to that. In me. Yeah, it wasn't just create. The vibrato was nice and rhythmic there, which was lovely. And then when she goes into that sweet vocal run, that clean, right? And it got darker at the bottom. That was lovely. Lovely, lovely, jubbly, 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 I'm telling you. And you even saw the way that the pianist was like, okay, Tam, we're going to go there. I love when those moments happen between the musicians and the singers, because that's how it's supposed to be. It's a journey for everybody to be involved in. It's not just one versus the other, you know? I really, really liked that. And then thereafter, where she gave us the so that I, right? We have more of a distortive sound at the beginning, and then it snaps off with a glottal offset. So that I, That was really, really beautiful as well. I'm loving the fact that we get to see so many different colours within Tamela's voice in this excerpt, in this extract right here. It's nice, it's vulnerable, it's honest, it's sincere, but at the same time, she is giving us all of that in the voice qualities. It's not just, you know, necessarily just through speech. We're definitely hearing it through the melodic choices and the way that she's choosing to execute the actual sound as well.
I need you to change me. Oh, Jesus. Change me. Whatever's not like you, Lord.
I love when people have that internal run as well, and it's not just all out here. I love when we have, right, and you feel, you still get to experience the cry that they are giving. I think that is so powerful, and that was delivered obviously with excellence. Love it.
Created me a clean heart, oh God. Change. Hey, anybody out there need a change? I need a change. Oh, my. I need change me. He can do it if you let him change you. Change me. Just a little change. 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 Oh, we need a change. Sing along if you know it. Change me.
That scat vocal run that she had, come on, you know why my whole face was excited. That was nice. Again, there are different vocal choices literally after I've just said it about that first section. Now she's giving us even more. She's adding in some nice scats. She's choosing to ad-lib but sustain certain words and make sure that she's giving us different textures over them. Ah, and I love the way that she's just syncopating the vocal lines in between the backing vocals that are also gorgeous, by the way. That one voice sound, they are all a mezzo forte dynamic, so it's not necessarily anything that's overpowering her, but meanwhile she's also not dominating them. There's just a really nice equal balance going on, and it sounds sweet.
I need a change. Created me, oh God, a clean heart. Made me over again.
So listen, I am very much enjoying when they invert the backing vocalist I'm referring to, and the soprano is just doing what sopranos need to do. Shout out to all my sopranos out there. The alto, the tenor, they are holding it down and they are really radiating at that point. The love and the beauty of what the voice can give. It just sounds fabulous. Now, when Tamela is also adding in her ad-libs, there's one thing that typically I don't tend to endorse, which is what the majority of gospel artists will tend to do anyway, so please don't come for me, have mercy on me, and please approach me with grace. But you see, when we have this very abrupt twist, the one thing about that is that it can give you a 50-50 experience or result as to how that note is going to be sustained. So I noticed that both times when Tamela actually did her change, right, it works and it was beautiful, but the note was cut very, very short, and the second time it was cut slightly shorter. It's a very 50-50 thing. The probability, the stakes, we don't know. So I always say, if you want to add that distortion, change! You still can with your head forward, as opposed to feeling like we need to throat jerk in order to take us there, because when that larynx is then being compromised and told to just change all of a sudden, not only can that throw off the disposition of the muscular activities, but you may run the risk of compromising the sound. I can hear in her voice that she has a little bit, a tiny bit, I would say, in my humble opinion, it seems like there's a little bit of muscle tension going on, just a tiny bit. But my goodness, the quality of the sound. Oh, I mean, to be in that room, you would have got shifted, because that is just the gift that she bestows, in my humble opinion. We get that noted Tamela distortion. We get the abrasion coming up as she gets more and more into, I guess, just into the song, really. But I love the way that she then grounded it when she came back to a wonderful change. Yeah, I love the way that she even used her hands as well to somewhat say, all right, we're going to go back to the foundation. That was really, really good. Honestly, TAMELA MANN, there is just so much I could say about her voice, but she is absolutely incredible. She's just incredible. And ultimately, this vulnerable performance that she's just delivered of Change Me, because there is no reverb. There is no, to my knowledge, oh, let me do it again. That wasn't right. Let me do it again. That wasn't right. It is literally in the moment, you give it all you've got. And I think that was absolutely wonderful. It was a nice, earnest, sincere, in my humble opinion, delivery of that song, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But peeps, that is my vocal analysis. Let me know your thoughts below. How did you find it? Let's connect. And of course, until I catch you next time, I hope you have a wonderful week. Much love and God bless. Bye.